it depends upon the type of television, I think. But the reality television where I've been able to be myself, I mean, and it's why I'm here. It's been a game changer.
People always ask me if being on television does it help your restaurants, and I always say, well, I hope so, and yes, I think so, but there's no way for me to gauge. But then there's negative aspects as well. We try to do our best in the restaurants, but you know, it's not the perfect world. Is every one of my 500 employees doing everything perfectly right all the time? There are sometimes there's a couple screw ups and there might be a mess up somewhere. We try to fix it, but then you get the emails. Oh, I ate at your restaurant. You should be chopped. You know, it's like, oh, geez, here we go.
What's the worst?
Do you have any negative aspects of you being on television?
Oh my God, it's really a double-edged sword. Sometimes it's like making a deal with the devil. This is the life we chose. You can't start complaining when it's not good, when you've ridden this amazing ride. I mean, I was completely broke when I started the show. So it's been a complete and utter mind blow.
So how did the reality TV pop in? Was it just by a happen chance? Did you go for it? Did you look for it? Did you invent it? I don't know.
No, good question. I in some ways, people think I invented monetizing it. I mean, people think I was the first person to ever really monetize it in a big way. But I wanted to be, I needed the money and I wanted to be on The Apprentice. And I just sent in a tape and I went on I didn't even get on The Apprentice the first time. I was in like the 3rd season, the Martha Stewart Apprentice. And that was kind of how it started. Creating Skinny Girl, I would say it was an idea. If I had any idea how competitive it was, I may not have gotten into it. Just probably not unlike you in restaurants. But there were just so many incredible challenges. The glass was made in China, and then they couldn't supply it as fast as we needed it, and people were freaking out wanting these bottles. And my business partner, I told him, if we build it, they will come. And he didn't want to really spend ahead of the brand to have just like $1 million worth of bottles just sitting in some warehouse waiting. So every time someone would tweet me, where is it? I'd say, I'm sorry, the orders are too crazy, which they were, and we can't keep up with the demand, which we couldn't. Rather than think that it was embarrassing, I kind of went right into it. And then, you know, like they say, Hollywood came. Then the big boys came to want to buy it.
Then they're like, oh wait, it's a great idea. I heard a quote once from I forgot if it was some rock and roll star. They said, what did you regret the most in life? He said, my regret was when my kids said, do it one more time, I didn't do it one more time. Like when they were little kids, like playing with a car or something.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't go back. And that, to me, was like, that was a good sort of thought about life. If somebody was young asking me advice, it was like, remember, you can't go back and do it again. Enjoy the heck out of it. Even the mistakes you learn.
Totally.
And they're sometimes, it's the most fun part is making a mistake. And that's when great things happen, I think.
Hey YouTube fans, I'm Landon Dowdy from CNBC. Thanks so much for checking out our channel. Here you'll find videos packed with all the info that you need to be smarter about your finances. Be sure and subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me to see CNBC's original series Young Money, Tech Bet, Kramer's Mad Money, and all the latest from CNBC.